So I'm on my way to a photo shoot for Kelly Money Art. She's this amazing artist out in Bucks County. She does these beautiful cloud paintings, and I was actually introduced to her work through a mutual friend, Lindsay, who you can find at Hilltown House on Instagram. She's amazing as well, and you should follow her. Trust me, you won't regret it. You can find her below. But anyway, so I'm going there today. I'm going to do a photo shoot, and I thought I'd bring y'all along with me. So we got about 15 minutes into the photo shoot when the skies just opened up and started pouring on us, even though the radar said it was totally clear skies. Fortunately, Kelly has agreed to do a little interview with me for the Art Nook, so check it out. We're gonna go ask her some questions.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So, how did you get into painting? Did you go to school for it?
I did. I went to Rutgers. I went to Mesa Grove School of Fine Art, and I was a painting major. So,
Yeah.
And I always loved painting.
How did you get into painting clouds? Like, what was the process?
Well, I had painted all different things. I did a lot of experimentation throughout college, and afterwards I took classes, and I was painting barns, and I was painting kitties, and I was painting people, and I was painting everything and anything, and just trying to figure out what felt right. And I did a landscape with a very low horizon, low ground, and big clouds. And a friend responded to it. She came over and she's like, "Wow, I love that." And then I thought, yeah, I kind of like this. So I entered it in jury show. It sold. And so I sort of continued along that vein of painting the clouds. I really enjoyed it. And then as I did it more and more, I started to feel like a real connection to the clouds. And, I found myself like pulling my car over, staring at the clouds, and just really, I just love them now.
Yeah.
I can't get enough.
I've noticed that the light seems really important in all your pieces. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So when I'm painting, now at this point, it is very much, and I don't want to sound, cheesy or whatever, but I have children, so when I'm painting, that's like my quiet time. And sometimes I just paint in pure silence, and I feel a connection. Like I feel almost like a meditation and a spirituality that is almost like somebody else is painting the painting. Sometimes I'm like a channel. So I feel like a little bit of a presence, and when I put the light in, that's sort of like my like a little bit of a thank you. I put that in almost every painting. I just have a little bit of light.
I love that.
To sort of acknowledge that
spirituality.
To acknowledge that this is like not always completely me.
Yeah.
And I'm very blessed. So
that's awesome. You're doing great.
I think I might cry.
Is it hard sometimes to sell some of your pieces?
For me?
Yeah, for you to say goodbye.
You mean do they not sell?
No. I mean is it emotionally difficult to let go?
Yeah, I get attached. I mean, they say that your artwork and your pieces sometimes are like children, and your babies, and you feel like I can. Some of them are a struggle, and they're hard to raise, and they're hard to develop, but and a lot of times I'll have an idea, and then once I start painting, something else kind of comes out of it. Sometimes I don't even know where the painting's going. So sometimes it has sort of a beautiful ending, and it is difficult. I have a couple of favorites that I just I tell my husband I want to keep this one, and he's like, no.
No more.
Too many people. Yeah.
What would you say, would you have any like advice for kids who like want to get into painting or want to be a painter when they get older? Like, would you recommend they go to school for it? Would you recommend that they just paint on the side? Like, what would you say?
Well, I would say if they are truly passionate about it, they should absolutely do it. And they should paint as much as they can, no matter how. It doesn't matter if they take a class or they go to school for it. I mean, you know, obviously if they have the means and the opportunity to go to school, that's a wonderful thing to be able to do. But, you know, maybe they're in another direction and they just want to take classes, that's okay. But my best advice is to just paint, really just paint as much as you can.
Would you say like every day? Because I know as a photographer, they're like, take a picture every day, just to like hone your craft.
I mean, someone once told me like to try to paint 100 paintings in a year.
Oh wow.
And I mean, I don't know how possible that is, but there are movements like a painting a day, and you know, life is very distracting and it's very easy to not have that commitment to it. So if you can put some, you know, have a dedicated space, I think that's really important. Like even if it's your dining room table, and just start painting things, you know, set up still lifes in your house, or you know, your cats, your children, your friends. I mean, anything. Just to keep doing it, just keep practicing, and you know, you'll know at some point, you'll know how serious you want to get with it. If you feel that you want to move in a classical direction, you know, you might go to a school for representational art, or you know, you might want to do a liberal arts college. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities out there.
And one last question. I was gonna say if you could describe your work in one word, but that might be difficult. So do you want to? If you could describe your work in 3 words, what would you use? Do you have any idea? this one's hard.
Well, I would say meditative. I want to say calm, but they're not all calm. Some are stormy, some are calm. So I would say honest, and I would say
I would say thoughtful. Myself, they speak to me, and like each of them kind of like makes me think in a different way and feel something different. So
emotional, maybe.
Emotional, definitely
might be a good word. Because you know, I have tried to even make my clouds more realistic, and they just do what they want to do. So I just sort of let them.
They all have their own personalities.
They really do. They just do what they want to do, and I'm like, okay. It is really, truly like my happy place. So I'm just gonna keep painting.
Keep doing it.
And I hope that any child that wants to be a painter does it.
That'd be great.
Follow your heart. That's important.
I agree.
That's important.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.